The butterfly effect.
But if you know what to look for, like I would be looking up GameboyLuke everywhere, and so like I would be able to find you. The question is, would you do the same thing? Because if you didn't do the same thing, then it would be hard for me to find you. But if I
no,
like,
I'm just saying just you. Like I wouldn't know who you were. You jeopardized potentially meeting me if you knew who I was before you knew me. You know what I mean? You might screw that up.
Yeah, no,
that makes sense.
Yeah, but I would still find you and be like, yeah, man, I love Call of Duty. Steins Gate's the GOAT. You know? Like, the things I know you like.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, dude, this guy, it's like he knows me. Like,
yeah, I would just go there to say those things and, like, just to lock in that friendship really early on.
Dude, I walk up to you like, hey, about that Monster Hunter game, huh? Pretty sick.
Those monsters, bro. I just love cutting off their tails.
Sure love hunting those monsters. Like while you're in the earshot, I'm just like, can you hear me? Like. One light tap.
No, it kind of hurt last time.
Light tap.
It's not the only thing I'm light tapping.
There you go. Thank you. That's all I did. When I say that, that's so funny. Oh my god. You're right, guys. It's GameboyLuke here. Welcome back to some Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Randomizer Cagelocke with my good pal, best pal, mate. The way that you've been talking to me recently.
You know, my work associate, you know, he just shows up and then he leaves and we never talk again.
Hey guys, welcome to the video. And this is my boss, United Gamer. What's going on?
I feel like if I ever made a video with Brooks, like my oldest friend here that I know from YouTube, not from YouTube, but like he's involved in YouTube, my oldest friend. I guarantee you, even though we've been that friend since like 8 years old, he would say, my boss. I could just see him making a joke like that.
No, I can
100%.
fully see him being like, oh, I'm with my good friend Brooks. He's like, how's it going, boss? Like,
yeah, that is 100% of Brooks' alley. But welcome out, everyone. We got some grinding done. Teams leveled up because I got to look out for that Regigigas. I don't know how I'm going to win. I do have the Breloom, which I think would win. I think. With Breloom's attack, and I think I also have like obviously like Monk Punch and stuff. I think it could win, but the question is, Luke could literally be like, I'm gonna go to Regigigas, and then like go to his Gyarados and destroy me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've got mix-ups for days. But there is also the part of me that's just like, oh, I should just bring the 7-ton massive big beast behemoth thing, you know?
That thing is definitely really, really scary, and I'm not looking forward to trying to fight that thing. Not at all.
I think we're pretty versed in Regigigas' moveset at this point too. Like if you do survive, do you take the Zen Headbutt? Well, you know, like it's a little bit of a worrisome situation.
I forgot about Zen Headbutt. Probably don't take that, to be honest. So
because what does Breloom get fighting move wise? Does it get Sky Uppercut and Mach Punch? I think that's it, right? So
Force Palm.
Oh, so you'd have to Force Palm fully. Yo, you would actually. You would just hit me with that anyways.
I think with 130 base attack stat, I think it would do a good bit of damage. Like 2 Force Palms. I think it would kill. I think 2 Force Palms would kill.
You think 2 Force Palms would indeed kill?
But what I would need is a Force Palm to do enough damage to Mach Punch kill. Because, you know, like, you're that far down and you're going to obviously 2-shot me. No matter what.
No, you would need the paralysis either way because I would kill you one shot with Zen Headbutt.
Well, you would outspeed me, so then there's no discussion here.
You think Regigigas outspeeds Breloom?
Yeah, Breloom I think only has like... I think it only has like 80 speed, and Regigigas is 100, isn't it?
I think Regigigas is like, I think I've said this to you so many times that I've...
Yeah, no, Regigigas is really fast.
Yeah, Regigigas is, the reason he's so slow is because of slow start, right? But like, I think he does have like base 100 speed.
Yeah, no, he has 100 base speed. I think Breloom's like 70 or 80. So it makes sense that you would outspeed, and yeah, and I'm not living a Zen, unless you miss.
You'd have to bank on the miss.
The thing is too, like, what all do you know? Do you know Zen Headbutt? You positive?
Yeah, of course. Like, bro, I know what moves I have on my Pokemon.
I don't know. I'm just maybe you're just yanking my chain over here. So gotta be a little careful. This thing can know what, like Destiny Bond, right? I need to be
at this level.
You don't think so?
Not at 31. Oh, dude, it's got arena. You gotta be kidding me.
They're fine. It's a Carvana, all right? Like, calm down.
Nah.
Goodbye. Gengar, see you later.
Wait, where even is Riley?
I don't know.
I have a funny feeling that Riley doesn't show up until after we beat the gym or something, because normally he's with you here.
No, I think you go bottom left right here and he's there. I don't think he's with you there.
Bro, I really don't remember this game. I haven't played Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, I feel like every episode you're like, what?
Yeah, dude, like, whoa.
No. Like every episode.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's right there. Look at him. He's just waiting for a good friend. Just waiting.
Wait, what's on the right side then?
Like other items to get and stuff. I think it's like a dead end though.
Because I'm like...
Also, a little update. I can kind of use my left hand now. I'm kind of playing with my thumb. It hurts a little bit less. So that's cool. So we take those. So hopefully by the time I have a sleep lock in 12 days, which is my birth, I'm going to be 27, bro. Getting old.
Dude,
I know you're older than that.
Old, bro. You're so old.
Yeah, I bet you're just so happy to be saying that because we always make jokes that you're old when you're not. It's just it's your fault. You're the oldest one in the friend group.
Oh, that's my fault. Sorry for being born, Dylan.
You know what's crazy? You ever think about like if you were born maybe a year earlier, we never would have met.
No,
like it just would. Yeah, that's so cool though, isn't it? Maybe not even a year, like a week later, and your whole destiny might be different.
Yeah, well, that's what I talked about with
where the frick am I going?
With Vamp as well. Was like, listen, it's this situation applies to so many of my friends, but it's like we were born on, you know, different times, different lands, completely different parts of the world, different walks of life, and somehow our paths crossed across this insane life.
I feel like we're just protagonists in an anime, you know, like finally meeting up. Episode 67, Luke joins the team, you know? I've been watching a lot of One Piece, so I mean, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. My next character that I wanted to join the Straw Hats did. I'm not going to say who because I know some viewers are watching behind me, but I get so excited. I got so excited.
It's straight over my head.
It's I love it. I'm at like 330, 340, so I've been binging hard.
I sometimes like to think to myself, is that like, would I relive all the bad crap in my life to get back to this point, to get to this point again? Like I think about that sometimes and I'm just like, yeah, I would. If it meant that I could be here recording Pokemon Diamond and Pearl with my friend Dylan.
You know, I agree.
I'd go through school all over again. I don't even think about that. Like you thought, like if you suddenly woke up one day and you were 4 years old or like 7 years old, but you retained all the memories of your previous like life, would you repeat everything so that you could be back in this position again? Exact same position.
I would just go at 4 years old and try to go to the UK. No! You know, like just searching for
like, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you?
Oh, that's what I would be doing. I would just leave my family at 4 years old and go on an adventure.
Would you be scared, like, if you did anything different, that you might change the potential future that you had?
I guess, but like, I guess if you know the potential future,
the butterfly
like, you know,
effect.
But if you know what to look for, like I would be looking up GameboyLuke everywhere, and so like I would be able to find you. The question is, would you do the same thing? Because if you didn't do the same thing, then it would be hard for me to find you. But if I
no, I'm just saying just you. Like I wouldn't know who you were. You jeopardized potentially meeting me if you knew who I was before you knew me. You know what I mean? You might screw that up.
Yeah, no,
does that make sense?
Yeah,
like living your entire life.
I would still find you and be like, yeah, man, I love Call of Duty, Steins Gate's the GOAT, you know? Like, things I know you like.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, dude, this guy, it's like he knows me, like.
Yeah, I would just go there to say those things and, like, just to lock in that friendship
dude,
really early on.
I walk up to you like, hey, about that Monster Hunter game, huh? Pretty sick. Pretty sick.
Those monsters, bro, I just love cutting off their tails.
I sure love hunting those monsters. Like, while you're in earshot, and just being like, did he hear me? Like,
that's what I would be doing too. Like my favorite YouTubers before they were big, like Nate Shot, be like, bro, Call of Duty, am I right?
Yeah,
you know, like.
Well, that's my point, right? Is like, say for example, like this is totally hypothetical, obviously. But imagine you did live the entire life. You got to that point where you're in my room at PAX. You remember the one where we were really shy? What if you did end up saying something like that to me, and I was just like, dude, this guy's really weird. I don't want anything to do with him. What if you jeopardized that? You would like.
Yeah, like this guy must have looked me up on Facebook. Like,
yeah, like this guy's done some deep digging. Like, why is he talking to me like that?
He Googled my name and learned all my interests. What the heck is this?
Exactly. No, so that's my point. Is like you'd have to live your life if you wanted to be exact. Because if you didn't live your life the exact same way perfectly, then it wouldn't be like it is right now.
Yeah.
Because of the butterfly effect.
Oh. Somebody make a movie
cool.
about us if we never met. If GameboyLuke and United Gamer never met.
That'd be a sad
A depressing
world.
film.
Yeah, that's a sad world, that one.
That would be. You could put all the sad music in it and stuff. Like, just like you could cut to us. I feel like I'm missing something.
Yeah.
Like something in my
Dude,
life.
that's the trailer, isn't it? It's just like
Yeah.
two boys, and it's like, damn, where is he? I swear I know someone. Star-crossed across 2 different countries. It's like, cuts to you like, why do I like tea all of a sudden? Like,
Yeah. Oh man, like I love my wife, but my heart is yearning for something, you know?
he
like,
doesn't realize what he's missing. Like,
yeah, that would be a good film. I'd watch it.
oh,
Just
jeez.
Ryan Reynolds could play me.
Who would play me? Tom Holland. He's a bit short, but like it works. He's sexy anyway, so.
Yeah, he's a bit sexy. I did watch the Hot Ones video that you sent me with him.
Bro, yo, getting Tom Holland on Hot Ones it was absolutely fantastic. I thought it was
I
brilliant.
love that show. Hot Ones is so good. I would
know
love
what-
to go on that show, but I couldn't do it. I literally couldn't do it.
I couldn't either.
I think you'd do better than me, obviously.
Dylan, I feel like if I ate like the first 2 wings, I'd probably die. And that's
What
not because
about
of my
me?
spice
Y'all-
tolerance.
we literally went to B-dubs and y'all got spicier. I can't do spicy wings. I hate it. I can't do it though.
Yeah, but you'd be able to eat them. You just wouldn't be able to. You'd just be. You know what you could get? You get that numbing gel for your tongue, and then like you eat them. Then
No,
you'd be
I'd
alright.
tell him beforehand, it's like, listen, I'm really happy to be on the show. I'm a great actor. Just don't put any sauce on my wings. I got you. And then like third wing, I'm just crying. Oh,
Gee, guys, that was spicy.
But no, I love that show. It's such a good show. It's so fun to watch.
Oh yeah.
But getting him on.
I swore. Timestamp me. I swore.
Oh, I got you. But yeah, getting him on the show was really, really awesome. I like how like he asked a lot of different things, not just about No Way Home. I
Dude,
like that about his interviews. He doesn't just.
What was really cool for me was he started talking about British,
He
more-
talked about the pint thing. Was that something that was around your
Yeah,
time too?
yeah,
Where if you're
yeah.
16, you could have this certain food, and get a beer.
Yep.
But even though the legal drinking age was 18, because like I guess it would mellow out.
It wasn't specifically with the carvery, but if you have a meal like in a pub, you could have a pint of beer or shandy or whatever like that, and it was fine. So.
That's really cool to learn. I like right from the beginning, he was like, yeah, I mean, I get up on the Nando scale. I was like, oh my God, this is like, I feel like Luke is being interviewed right now. I didn't know Nando's had spicy wings. I just thought they were like, you know,
Yeah,
basic
Nando's.
chicken.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get the spicy stuff because I can't handle it. But like, it's nice. I had Nando's yesterday actually. But like, the other thing was talking about was like he brought up like a minging, like the word minging, or like Sean brought up the word minging, and he was like, what does that mean? And I was like, oh, it's just like Dylan. Like he would ask me the exact same thing. Like,
Yeah, I missed that. What does it mean?
Minging is just like, it means it's disgusting, but that's what he said. It was just like he translated the word for him, like the slang. That was what was really funny.
That would be like you and Brooks having an interview together.
This dude can't escape the fact that he's bald, and you use every opportunity to like compare him to bald
I messaged
people.
when I first watched it, I said, Brooks, you need to start one called Cold Ones. And it's you just drink beer like with
Absolutely.
interview. You just start the cold ones. I bet there is already something like that, to be honest. But I was like,
Well,
that
you
would
know,
be so
the,
funny.
The Smash Bros. Player Hungry Box, right? He's called Juan, and he has hot ones.
Oh, that's so clever.
And, like,
That's really cool.
they parody the show. I thought that was really cool.
I love that, like, when people are, like, really smart with their brands, like, their names. I'll give you an example. Like, Valkyrie, the streamer, right? I don't think she could have had a better YouTube name. Like a Valkyrie and her name's Ray. Like, Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, like,
yes. Like,
how
plays on
perfect
people's...
it's. Yeah, like, you really... I wish I did more like that with my name, United Gamer. Like, I like the word United and that, like, I love how it's branding all the different, like, channels and stuff together, but
you know what you could have done? Aren't you like a knight in Monster Hunter? Couldn't you have been you and then like an actual knighted? United?
Yeah, but I'm not that smart.
I just banged it out of the park.
I originally thought, like, and I don't like it really anymore, but I wanted to change my name to Hayes Plays because it rhymes, but I was like, it's still basic though. You know, I like the creativity of it. Like, which, I mean, some names don't even make any sense and they're still like a thing, like Scump. Like, How do you think of that?
Made up. That's just a made up. Dude, I love nicknames like that though, because it's like made up things, right?
Yeah,
for example,
not a real thing.
Like Grant's called Minty. Like, I mean, that Minty's a word. Don't get me wrong, but I made Xavier up. Like, you know, you just kind of make your own things and then make them like, you know, you own them. You own those words.
Yeah, I really like that too. Which Nade Shot obviously is just a grenade launcher. I thought that's a clever name, to be honest.
I thought Nade Shot was like when you throw a grenade and shoot it.
No, it's a grenade launcher.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You shoot grenades, yeah.
That makes more sense. I just thought like in the trick shot community, they used to do stuff like you'd throw C4 and then shoot the C4. You know?
Yeah, I remember that. Now, at least I think that's what it is, because he always used to call it, because you could get the grenade launcher in one of the competitive games, and he would call it the Nade Shot. Like, so unless he just changed that, but oh my God, this thing gets bullet seed. That's scary. Let's go ahead.
I don't mind being in here because I don't have a repel, and the encounter tables in Diamond and Pearl are obnoxious. They're so obnoxious.
They're way too annoying, to be honest. But I'm sorry, I'm speeding up a little bit because it is very tedious. So I'm just kind of ready to get out of here.
It also sucks because Riley only has one Pokemon on his team, and it's a Glameow for me. So if we bump into anything scary,
mine's a Stunky. Yeah, and I had to use that's so weird. They only have one Pokemon when it makes you do one battle. That's a double battle. It's the Galactic battle that I just did, and there's 6 Pokemon.
Yeah, they have 5 in this battle.
Yeah. If they run into something and like Mach Punch that thing, and then you gotta 2-time it, you know, that's scary.
That's terrifying, and yet all it's doing is charming!
Yeah, you hate to see it. But no, that was one thing that's the only thing, you know, when we're talking about the butterfly effect that I wish I got like head starts on with like YouTube and stuff, because I know so much more now. I'd be like, I'm gonna be the first one to have a capture card, you know? Like,
oh my God.
I remember DMing Chugga Conroy, because this is back when YouTube had DMs, and he replied. I think, yeah, he replied. He was doing Super Mario Sunshine. I was like, how did you get such good, like, how did you record this? And he goes, oh, I bought a capture card. And I had never heard of that. And so that's how I learned about it. I DM'd him and asked, and he replied to me.
Dude, I laugh at you, but like, I got my first initial start on YouTube because Hayden responded to me. So
yeah,
he responded to me. Then back in the day, when you liked a YouTube video, it would come up in the person's like feed. So like, if you were subscribed to someone, they liked a video, it would pop up in their in your sub feed. Hayden liked my video, and like all of his subscribers saw it, and I got like I don't know, like 300 or 400 views on that video.
The one thing that I love with old YouTube, I don't know if I'm sure you were. There was because Leroy's channel, when they had the channel comments, not just like your video comments, they had channel comments.
Yeah.
And his was like a chat room. It was literally like a non-stop going chat room, and people would just hang out there and talk, and it was super awesome.
That's cool.
And like it would just refresh, and people would just sit there and use it like a chat room. And I was like, dude, old YouTube had such cool features, which I understand that would probably be really hard to do with the amount of channels now compared to back then. Like the amount of space that would take for that many comments to be loading non-stop forever.
Right.
That'd be probably kind of hard.
It's crazy how resourceful we were as like when we were younger. When it came to stuff like that, you don't see like the younger generation doing that. We always joke around about how like the children of this generation are sort of like they have a really short attention spans, and I think it is due to the media that we show. Because back in the day, like YouTube videos used to be really long, and also like really sort of like you had to really like the technology wasn't very good. So I remember making friends through like YouTube comments, and like I don't know how to refresh the page to wait to see if someone responded.
You know that's how Ryan and Frank met in a YouTube comment.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because I think it was Frank that commented on an 8 Wants to Battle video, and then Ryan replied, and that's how their friendship started. Like, and that's just crazy to think about. Like, if Ryan never saw that, because that, like, if that ever happened, then the venue never would have gotten in that group, and then I would have never met them. And that's really crazy to me.
That's where the butterfly effect starts to break down, and it's like it's honestly
that was a little bit more bizarre than ours to me, because I just watched one of your videos and then connected with you at a con. You know, like that, which is still like the butterfly effect, but like just I happen to never see that comment. You know, like what if that never happened? That's so weird to think about.
It is insane.
It makes me nauseous. Like it's too overwhelming. It's like no, I can't take it.
How you feel about that is how I feel about me. Like how lucky did I get? Because I'm literally on a different continent to you. And I somehow was able to connect with all these people that were born in like a completely different world to me, essentially, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, that's so bizarre. That's so freaking cool. It's so cool to really think about and stuff. Like, oh, it's just like I could think about it for hours because there's just so much. There's so
that's why I love time travel and stuff, dude. It's just
yeah. Huge power. Get rid of it ASAP. Once it doesn't have it, you get lucky. You got the flinch.
Yes, it moved.
Oh, wow, let's go. That's actually insane. Yeah, I didn't leave space in my party. I don't know if you did.
I did not. I hate this game.
I'll go back for it like off camera.
Do
or
we
something.
still have the cheat for the egg hatching? I think we still have it, right? You can just turn it back on.
Maybe, perhaps.
For snaps.
Yes, I do. I do have egg. It's just called egg. Egg. So yeah, we can do that.
Let me just aquatail this thing one more time. All right, or you can just. Okay. All right.
Hit you with it.
No, stop it. It's cool that I want to get through here. You sped up all your way through, and I'm trying to catch up now.
Not all the way.
You sped up.
I saw you. You were ahead, then I sped up, and then I just kept holding it down because I was getting.
Wait for me. Do we have to go get it? We have to go get it together, huh?
Yeah, we can go get it like off camera though, like because you have to go through all that unless you want to buy repels and stuff. We can hatch it together at the beginning of the next episode or something.
Yeah, all right. We'll sort out for the next episode. That makes way more sense, to be honest.
Yeah, because it's already completed. Will we have a cage match this episode, or will it be next?
Oh, we've been going 20 minits. It's definitely going to be at the start of the next episode. You're just having all of the cage matches.
Yeah, I literally am just all the cage matches. Y'all are welcome.
All right, let's you know what I'm gonna remind you too, just in case. Have you got healing items?
Yes, I bought hyper potions off camera to make sure.
You're smart.
Because this gym is just known to screw me over in the past. Like my very first sleep lock, it had a Groudon and I lost here. And then I restarted the game. I played again. And then I lost again at the 8th gym. It was like a 20-hour stream or something like that. It was really long.
Okay, I already checked here.
I'm actually a little bit nervous about doing my first solo one in a while because it's almost been a year for me.
Bro,
I haven't done one.
Yeah, well, I mean, same. I haven't done one since I did New Year's, and it's like about to be that again.
Mine was, I think March, because it was right before Brenna, because I knew I wasn't going to be able to really do sleep locks. And it's a lot different when you have someone here with you, and you're talking with that person.
Yeah, you're bouncing.
Yeah, it's a lot different. So I'm a little nervous. And I want to do it justice too because it's the first time custom forums are going to be in Brilliant Diamond, and so I want to it to be a banger stream, and I want to make it a video for United Plays too.
Yo, you guys, listen, right? What's really really cool is that speaking of all this stuff, is that Dan and Shady did a Cagelocke recently. You guys should absolutely go see that, by the way.
Absolutely,
they're great.
Dan is the original creator of Cagelocke.
Yep.
I was talking to Luke about this because we were trying to innovate and trying to think of other ideas to do, and I was like, dude. Dan popped off. His Cagelocke are so fun.
Yeah.
They're my favorite to do. They really are just so
without
freaking
Dan's
fun.
creation of this, we wouldn't have any of the stuff, the cool stuff. And we've literally been doing nothing but Cagelocks recently because they're so fun.
Yeah, I like doing soul links and verses and stuff. You're like me. I'm very competitive.
Yeah.
So I want to come up with another competitive type. A lot of people, I don't know if you saw my update video, a lot of people were asking for us to do a rival lock again. Because a lot of them found the channel that way, and they're like, "Please do a rival
then maybe we should do
again.
one. I'm down. I'm down to mix things up a bit. I honestly miss doing rival locks, so I'm down with it.
Yeah, no, it would be a lot of fun. We could do it in a 3DS game too, because it'd be super easy to do the battles, and that'd be super easy on us.
Yep.
Maybe X and Y or something. I know we did 3-way Cagelocke in X and Y, but it'd be kind of fun.
I like doing X and Y. I think X and Y is always a good time.
Run it back, but with me and you, because that was the game I had a crack team, and stuff. Run it back in a rival lock with the custom forms and stuff. We haven't done one with custom forms in a while.
No.
I feel like.
I also think it would be really cool is if one day. The boys, me and you teamed up and we took on Dan and Shady because they're the original Cagelocke, and then we're the new, and we sort huh?
I'd use my RNG to clap them because they're much better than me at battles.
They're very experienced. I just think it'd be really cool to see the old age Cagelocke, the creators against the people who are doing it so often now.
I was watching their first episode and it was so funny because they're yeah, we're both dads now and parents. I'm like, I'm in that club too.
I'm the odd one out. I can better look after myself.
It would be the series with 3 dads and Luke.
Well, I'm a daddy in my own right, surely.
Yeah, that's true. That is so true. I ain't even gonna lie. You are a daddy in your own way.
No, okay, stop. Shivers down my spine. Stop it.
But no, that would be a lot of fun. I feel like that would break the internet too. That would be because it's 2 different communities combining. So.
Oh yeah, it's I don't know. I feel like with A-Drive and Shady specifically, I definitely share some of the community there. We're all kind of the old heads.
I feel like definitely though, like a lot of your community now is like our little group, you know, with Vinny and you still like, you know, obviously Patters and you were a little bit more intertwined with them in the past, but like you're still like, you became a part of the new age.
The new age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like even A-Drive, like he hasn't done, both of them really haven't done like this kind of video series lock type in a long time. So like they definitely haven't been on a new wagon. I got two. I'm on two wagons, bro. They're racing each other. United Gamer, United Plays, and United Plays is hella catching up.
Yeah, that's just the type of that's the form factor for the content, though.
I was watching. Did I talk about this with you? Or I think I talked about it with you. I can't remember if it was you or the core full recording. When I talked about the Mr. Beast interview.
Yep. That was yesterday.
You?
That was yesterday.
Yeah. And it was just really, it was crazy because like he is.
You drew a lot of parallels with him and yourself. I remember you saying.
Well, he cares a lot about retention time. That's like the main thing he cares about. Like, is like if you got to hit 70% and you're doing right. And I'm like,
yeah, no, we can't. We hit 10% on these videos. No.
It ain't that bad. Oh my God, give it a look. I think it's like 40 or 50. It's really not that bad. But when it trends, yeah. Like when you go to part 1 of Cagelocke, it's probably like 15% because of like all the new people that are clicking on like
How do you check retention? How do you check it?
I think it's just analytics and then like audience or something or engagement probably, right?
Oh yeah, that makes more sense.
50. Yeah, so it's like 45% on the last episode. Not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really not that bad for a Let's Play. I think that's actually pretty dang good. But if I go to like Cagelocke part 1, you want to take a guess? I bet it's pretty bad. Like, cause it literally trended for a while. So like, it's got 500,000 views. There's a lot of people that clicked on that video and just clicked off immediately. I was like, okay, no, you know, like so you got to take that into a factor because that's like 1% watch time.
Yeah, that's why I feel like maybe intro moments for the early episodes that we do should maybe sort of be like an introduction to the series.
Yeah.
Almost.
I mean,
rather than it being like a random clip of like people doing it. It's like, what the hell's going on?
It's not that bad. It's 28%. It could be worse for like a video that literally popped off for the channel and us. So I'll take 28% for a Let's Play. It's an hour-long video too. Let's not forget. That's an hour long. Wow. Like Mr. Beast videos are 10 minutes. You know, like our retention time would be a lot better if it was 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's easier to get 70% retention when your video is 10 minutes long. It's just 7 minutes. Because
you were talking about earlier this day and age, it's like everyone's
people's attention spans. Yeah, attention span is so low in comparison to how it used to be.
Vine and TikTok and all of them, like just, you know, they're minute-long content. You know, just all right, I'm done. I got to go do something else. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So like the Let's Play style has like kind of faded away, but I like that we are still doing them though because I have fun.
I like that we keep it alive. Yeah, we're part of some of the old heads that like to do. I mean, listen, with some of the content that we've been doing, and obviously you're newer to the Pokemon community than I am. I'd like to think. So it's like
you like to think I am.
I mean, your channel's older than me, though. Older than mine, though.
Yeah,
you know
but I was a Let's Player than Dark Souls. I jumped around.
Yeah, so you get it though. So it's like we like to keep this kind of content around, even if it isn't the most popular. It's fun. It works. We like doing it.
I think, and I will stand by this. I think it's probably one of the best contents to build like a little community. You know, because it's almost like a podcast. It's like you're subbing to a podcast. You know, like there is gameplay, but a lot like today, like how much have we talked about the game? We talked about the butterfly effect and stuff, you know? Like, it is like you're subbing for a podcast mixed in with the little elements of competitiveness with the Cagelocke and stuff. Like,
yeah, that's fair. I mean, I did say about my nan as well. Like, she doesn't know anything about Pokemon, but she was still enjoying us talking to each other and talking absolute crap.
You know? So, like, that's what I think is really cool about it and really, like, fun and to create people. Because that's what it's what I fell in love with content creation. Like, old Nate Shot stuff and them, they weren't, like, you know, like we tried to get 70 kills in Call of Duty, you know, like Mr. Beast's intro. It's not like that, but I fell in love with that content still. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot more connected to that YouTuber. I love Mr. Beast videos, but I don't feel that like, you know, like I want to be his best friend.
Yeah. The way you said that was creepy.
Yeah, it was a joke. I want to be his best friend. But he's just very, very intelligent, Mr. Beast. Like he's
very clever what he's doing. Yeah.
I didn't even watch it till yesterday. Actually, we finally watched the Squid Game video.
Oh, I haven't even seen that myself either.
It's his most viewed video. It that fast. It's almost got 200 million views. He was so smart.
Holy
Because you gotta
crap.
think though, the amount of dude. I think his budget for that video was like $4 million. Because like you had to pay all the people.
Yeah.
Like that helped with it. You built so many sets because they put more than the show, because like the show like you did a lot of green screens. If they actually built the sets, you know, like it's really cool. It's so cool from like a creator standpoint to watch them. Like that is so awesome. That's
insane.
A content creator did that. Like
Yeah.
not a movie studio. A content creator did that. It's just so cool to me. You know, like
Got 200 million views on a single video in that such short period of time.
that's double my whole channel.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy to think about. We can't even get a million views on a single video. Like
I have 100 million views on my whole channel. I don't know. It may not be 2 million or 200 million, but it's approaching that in like 2 weeks.
I don't even know what I have.
167 million.
I'm pretty sure I've only got like 60. I think. Yeah, I've got 67 mil.
Yeah, that's dude. Every video he drops like is like 50 million views.
Dude, it's crazy.
He's cracked the system. And the thing is, like, I really do think he is going to be the biggest almost celebrity, the internet star in the future, because he's doing Mr. Beast Spanish. He's doing like I think they're doing India. Like they're paying full on actors to dub over with his like, you know, style and everything.
That
Dude,
is so big brain. I mean, if you've got the funds to like spend with something like that.
I watched the podcast. They have like a whole accounting department. They have like HR. They're a
would.
business.
Of course they would. If they get 200 million views, they would. Like,
yeah, they're a business. But look at this. You know, like obviously he's growing. Oh, you're fine. Yeah, it's obviously growing really fast. Look at this when he dropped the Squid Game video.
Oh my.
He gained 10 million subs in 1 month.
Dude,
you want to do YouTube? Go look up Mr. Beast and learn how he does it, because he knows. He knows. Don't come to us.
Looking at stuff like that makes me so scared. Like it's just like I don't know. It's like an uncomfy feeling. It's like
it's overwhelming. It's like, whoa, bro. You know, I'm like, oh my god. That's crazy.
I don't even. Yeah. Okay, I'm lost for words. Like that's just so insane to me.
That's just, I mean, me and you have been watching YouTube for like, what, 12, 13 years? Maybe more?
I've been watching YouTube since it was made. Like,
yeah, I've been watching since, I don't know when it was really made, but I've been watching, I know, since at least 2007, because it's in my liked videos.
I'm pretty sure YouTube was made in 2005, 2006.
Okay, I was pretty close. So this is insane to literally just watch that someone is like this. But yeah, no, I think he's going to be like the biggest like net worth creator. Like, or not creator, but like internet star, like not like even actors. Like I just think he's investing, and he invested all back in his content. But that's why, like, dude, in the future, I guarantee he's gonna buy Jupiter. Like, I sent 100 people to Jupiter, and the last one to say wins the planet.
Dude, last one to say wins the planet.
He's talked about it before. Like he purposely strategizes like his next big thing. Like he doesn't immediately go to the biggest thing ever, because like if he does that, then he doesn't have anything for the next content. So he does stepping stones of like, this is how I'm gonna do this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and it's just he's smart. He's very, very smart. And he started off with just giving like pizza delivery people like $100.
Yeah, no, I remember him saying because. I remember that, this is the one thing I did see, because it was part of a clip or something like that, where he said something like, he was like, oh, they wanted to give him money or for sponsorship, and he was pushing them because he said $1,000 looked better in the title or something like that.
No, it was, yeah, they gave him 5,000. He said, give me 10,000. I promise I promise, it's that same interview. I promise it's going to trend. And
yeah, that's what I was saying. That's the only part I remember hearing about it. So.
Yeah, no, it really, he's very, very smart. He's very ambitious. Because I relate to that a lot. I obviously can't put as much in now that I have a family, you know, like that I have other ambitions now that equal out that with seeing Bruna grow up, you know, because I don't want to miss that. But I understand it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, we all want to be somewhere where we're not. Like, we all want to grow to a point where we're not right now. Like,
well, the thing is, dude, like he really does live and breathe content creation. Like, that's everything. And he just spends his whole time doing that, you know? And when you do that, you do miss out on things in life. That you miss out on, like, certain things. Like, that's just, what it takes.
Even with the amount that we do we don't do it anywhere near the amount he does, but we also miss out on a lot as well just because of the way we do
like
it.
When
it's
you
not
come
like we have
and
a
hang
9
out,
to 5 every Monday to Friday. This is a constant machine.
You're
that you
always thinking, like, I'll be in bed at night trying to sleep and I'm thinking about another thing I could do. Like, I've been doing that since I had surgery. Like, I could be just resting, watching anime. Nope. I'm literally, you can ask Luke, I've been texting him like, what if we do it like this? And then we do this kind of thing. Yep. This would be really cool. I think this would do really well. And I've been doing that. I called Frank to schedule out different things to do. I love it. I love it so much. So it's just, I understand that magnitude of him. And I think it's cool that he used to do like showdown league battles or like UU and stuff.
Who?
Mr. Beast.
Wait, he did?
Yeah, like he did like UU and OU and stuff.
I didn't even know. I'll be honest, I didn't even know that.
Go to his old channel. Or not old channel.
Yo, he does. That's crazy. Oh my god, if you
that was his
by...
8 years ago. Pokemon Long Battle UU Heracross with that Moxie boost. Like,
that's so funny. Yo, maybe one day he'll watch one of our videos. And be
I'm
like,
pretty sure he watched Rich right away because he used to be a big into COD commentary. Like, that was his thing. So I know he follows Rich. I don't know if he still does. I imagine he still does. But I know he used to watch Rich.
Rich is Raid Away, by the way. It's one of our friends in the Call of Duty
Raid Away.
community.
Yeah, he's like 1 million subs. Big shout out to Rich. But yeah, it's so cool, man. It's just, you never know. It's so cool to see someone like that. I don't think anyone will ever surpass him. If he keeps his ambition, I think he's too far ahead.
Well,
listen,
Mr. Beast 2 will pop up at some point. Like, everyone said the same thing about PewDiePie, you know, like being like the best and doing his thing.
I think PewDiePie also pulled back a lot on what he will love to do. I think Mr. Beast, unless he loses that ambition, I think there'll be another one big like him. I don't think anyone will ever pass him because I think he'll always, unless he settles down and retires, you know, and pulls back. But yeah.
All right. Wow, that was an interesting episode. We talked a whole lot about.
It's a podcast.
A whole lot. Yeah, it was basically a podcast. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the episode, hit the like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe to Dylan down below so you make sure you check out the last and the next episode over on his channel. But with that being said, we will see you guys next time.
Mr. Beast, follow me. I'd love to learn from you.
Please, if you're watching.